Hi everyone, it's officially spring and I know we're all really excited to get back outside and do some exercise out there, especially those of us that like to walk or run or ride our bikes and do all kinds of fun stuff outdoors. So I wanted to just put together a little video and kind of go over some nice tips for some outdoor exercise in the spring, and eventually we'll get into the summer, but right now the weather's pretty nice. So the first one is, even though it's spring, it's still important to bring your layers and dress appropriately. Like today's a little chilly, so if you go out in shorts and a t-shirt, you might not stay out there very long. So make sure you still bring your jacket, bring some layers, make sure that you're warm but have the opportunity to cool off if you start to warm up pretty quick. The next one is, as always, this goes for any season, but make sure your footwear is good. We don't always notice how beat up our shoes are until something bad happens and we fall or slide or trip, and then realize that it's partially because our shoes aren't good. So sometimes you can tell when your shoes are close to wearing out because our joints start not to feel so great while we're walking or doing our activity. So if you start to notice a little extra pain that you're not used to, check out your shoes and think about when the last time you bought a new pair was. If you do have new shoes, make sure you break them in before you take them out for exercise. That can just help prevent blisters and some stiffness too from non-broken in shoes. The next tip I have, this one's really important too. So a lot of us, we pick our favorite spot or our favorite road and we use that road every day, or that park every day. It's actually really important to try to switch up where you're active on a semi-frequent basis. You want your body to learn new things and adjust to new things. So different trails, different paths will have different kind of terrain, different inclines, declines, and that keeps your muscles working in new and innovative ways. But it also helps prevent those overuse injuries and those kind of pattern movements. That's especially important if you do a lot of walking on the road, because roads are they're paved kind of on a tilt. If you guys look at the sides, you'll notice that they're a little rounded. So while you're walking, one side of you is actually a little bit lower than the other, which puts some extra pressure on that side of your body. So make sure you're switching up which sides of the road you're walking on, just so that you're even. We like to be even, right? If you've seen my other videos, you know that's a theme. If you can walk in the middle of a road or a trail, that's normally the best place because that's where it's flattest, but please be safe. Don't walk in front of a car or a bike or anything like that, just if you have that opportunity. The last one is, if you have allergies, I know most of us do, just be careful. If you're having a really bad allergy day, you might want to take your workout indoors. Just make sure that you're not pushing yourself too hard if you have things like allergies or asthma that make it hard for you to breathe while you're active. You want activity to be enjoyable. That's my word of the day. You want it to be something you enjoy. And it's hard to do that if we can't breathe properly or our nose is really stuffy or we ran out of tissues. So keep yourself safe out there. I hope we're all excited for spring, and I hope we use some of these tips as we go about our activity these next few months.